Whoa.
Are we? Whoa.
Where's the echo coming from here?
I don't know. Where is that coming from?
Yeah, I don't know. We should use it, though.
Did you do that, Will?
No, I didn't touch anything. Did you see me touch anything?
You hear an echo? I don't hear anything.
You don't?
You're in an echo chamber.
Check it.
Of your own.
Check.
Oh, yeah. My God. You're like you're on a stadium.
How about you?
I don't think I hear it. Oh, yeah, we do.
Sean, you're like a sports announcer.
Hello, Cleveland. It's like you're in a fucking stadium. I feel like Axl Rose.
Check.
All right, here we go. Check.
Check.
There you go. You got rid of that.
I'm going to flip it on every so often.
Was that an effect?
Yeah, what's up, Cleveland?
That's funny, man. Wait. No, Sean, do Bernie Mac right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bernie and Mac.
I'm not doing it. Oh, come on. Stop.
Come on, Bernie Mac.
I don't have any material. I can't do
Just
the
say, we got Alan Hofmanis here.
Do it.
Come on. Stop.
Do it.
Yo, why is it white people?
Give me jokes and I'll do Bernie Mac.
Give us commentary on Donald Trump as Bernie Mac.
No, come on. Let's
All
just move
right,
on.
give us commentary.
Just say what's the deal with the president. Ladies and gentlemen, Bernie Mac.
Stop doing this. This is unfair.
Just say it once and then we'll start the show.
Do it, monkey. Do it.
I like hearing it.
I got nothing to say. Let's move on. Come on.
Oh, what's the deal with this American
Turn the
president?
gear.
I can't. He does an amazing Bernie Mac. All right, I'm going to turn off the effects.
Yeah, come on, please.
Damn it.
Welcome to the Picture Movie Podcast.
You're off the rails in the first 10 seconds. Yeah.
Off the rails. Well, we haven't started yet.
I think you just did start.
Did we start?
Did you?
Did we need to start?
You-
That's me.
You did a intro of sorts.
Check. Microphone.
We do have a new mixer here, so we're like...
Yeah,
We're a little bit more pro than we once were.
Well, especially because the last few episodes sounded like...
Horrible.
Sorry about that. It sounded
Shitty.
like crap.
Yeah, we got a little too confident with the mic skills the last few episodes, so this
We got lazy. Oh, this sounds nice.
sounds great.
Smooth.
Alan, you hear it good?
Yeah.
There you go. That's our guest.
How about that? How's that sound to you?
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, Alan Hofmanis.
All right, everybody scream.
Welcome to the Picture Movie Podcast. All right, sorry.
We're having too much fun with this mixer here.
All right, welcome to the Picture Movie Podcast.
What's
My name
this
is
red
Peter.
button do?
Oh, no.
Phantom.
It's the
It says do not touch.
If I hit...
What
What did you do?
I don't know.
Do it again.
What happened?
Huh?
Phantom.
Sounds pretty good.
All right.
Phantom.
All right.
Let's go with that.
Welcome to the Picture Movie Podcast. My name is Peter Bune.
I'm Sean King.
I am Will Pentarich.
And today we have, all the way from Uganda, we have a special guest,
We flew him in from Uganda.
Alan Hofmanis. Now you could speak.
Yes,
You've been waiting to
yes.
talk. You didn't have to. You could talk with us. We kind of banter a lot.
How was your
No.
How was your trip here?
No, well, yeah. Well, first I got to get the name, the full name. So I left.
Oh, right.
I left Long Island as Alan.
Right.
Now I'm Alan Ssali Hofmanis, Massage and Waka Nefani, Yesum Uganda, and laptop.
Laptop.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's the official name.
I was going to write that
Really?
down so I could introduce you as that, but then
Yep.
I figured that you'd do it.
Where did the
first.
laptop part come from?
Because when I'm living in the slum, shitting in a bucket, I always had laptop on my lap, and so the kids just started calling me laptop, not really knowing what it because they heard the adults say it. So it's like laptop. So that's
It's a funny word, I guess.
How is it shitting in a bucket, though?
I've done it for years, man.
Oh.
And you know
Even
what?
in Long Island?
Well, because that's actually true. I brought it back. Charlene.
They were like, no, they were like, we have toilets here, Alan.
Yeah, you know what, because what it is, frankly, because there's the outhouses, and shitting in a bucket has all the dignity and half the smell.
Oh.
So,
Yeah.
and it's
So I would like the outhouses obviously are not cleaned.
no. Well, what it is also, ours is kind of old, so it's not like there's a pit going down there. It's right there, surface level, yo. And especially when you go in the morning, whoever was there in the evening, they don't have a flashlight or anything like that. So
They missed the mark?
It's the real thing, man.
Oh, okay.
Well, let's explain. Let's go back in time.
So I'm here
And explain
using your
how-
toilets, everything, and toilet. Oh, it's great. You guys got it going on.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's explain your relocation and your
We got it
rebranding.
going on. You got it going on with your
And you got
plumbing.
running water. You do.
No, Europe's got it going on with the bidets and all that stuff. They got
That's
it
true,
going
that's
on.
true.
They treat it
That's
like
different levels.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's
some malls in New Jersey have bidets.
really public.
No, that's
ones?
the rumor I'm starting though. So
I think that's
Public
just a urinal.
bidets.
It's cruel to me, man, because I got looking for it.
Yeah. No. Well, they'll basically take us back in time. Before your move, what got you? You were a film fan and a festival organizer here in New York years ago, right?
Yeah, like this is in all seriousness, but in all craziness. No, this is like, look, I'm from Long Island, man, and I just love movies. And then I saw a clip on YouTube. Who Killed Captain Alex? Uganda's first action movie, and it's 90 seconds. 30 seconds into it, I decided to go to Africa to track these guys down.
Really? It was that quick? You were like, I got to be there.
It was before the trailer was finished. I made the decision.
Wow.
And I would have gone that day, but
That's a life-changing decision. For like 30 seconds influenced you that much to
it's
completely change. Because you organized like the Lake Placid Film Festival.
Yeah. I was like a program director, and also for a few festivals. It's kind of what I do. Meaning, like I did production for a number of years, so I get how movies are made, but then also exhibition. I'm presenting them, and so this shit was just, I thought, just completely off the grid. And so I jumped on a plane and tracked him down.
And you
now I live with him.
You caught this trailer before it had millions of views on YouTube.
Actually, it already went viral.
Oh, yeah?
Like a year before I saw it. I saw it
because I've seen this before. Like I have seen
Who Killed Captain Alex?
Like you're old school, man. Like like you're the reason this is all possible. Because if you didn't see it and like share it or whatever, go viral at that point, I would have never seen it. It would have just died.
So you saw it like on Facebook or like just
my
on
friend's iPhone in a bar on St. Mark's.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
And then you took yourself on like this quest.
Well, I wanted to figure it out because I thought it was genius, but it made no freaking sense.
So you went there and you just had to track them down blindly?
Yeah, I mean, I had his phone number because if you look at the movie trailers, his phone number's on it.
This is
That's how he sells it. It's door-to-door selling.
This is the
That's
director,
amazing.
Isaac.
Yeah.
So you can call like a pizza, you can
You
call
can call him right now, dude.
and order a movie.
We could call him right now.
Should we Skype him?
Could we get him on the line right now?
Probably. It's not a. We could try it.
We could probably plug in your phone into. Well, let's talk
okay,
to Alan first. Let's talk to Alan first.
Hear the rest of this crazy story.
But I guarantee you, he.
Well,
can
for
help
our
you.
listeners, if they haven't seen Who Killed Captain Alex
Yes.
or the movie that we saw you in, Bad Black.
Yeah.
Thank you for, I don't know if it was you or Isaac who started following Pitch It Movie Pod on Twitter, but now we follow Bad Black is
yeah.
coming on Twitter.
And that's the new blockbuster smash Ugandan
that's the
action
It's
flick.
excellent. And that's the one that won Fantastic Fest?
Yeah, he won two of them. He won Best Director for Action and the Audience Award.
Very cool.
And that's ridiculous.
very cool.
But talk about, like, you're in that and you helped produce it, but talk about when you landed there, you found them, these filmmakers.
Yeah,
and then
so what it is, it's called Wakaliwood, and the village is called Wakaliga, but they have a dream, Wakaliwood. And so then I show up. They've been making films for 7 years at that point, and I was the first American they've ever met, and the first fan who came to them. Like, I was genuine. Like, this stuff is awesome, And so we spoke for like I don't know, 6-7 hours, just all day. And then that night, it's like midnight. At that time, I had a little money, so I was in a proper hotel in Kampala. And I call him up, late at night. I'll say 2 a.m. or something. And he's awake, of course. And I say, look, this is crazy, but I think I want to act. And it's not that I'm an actor, man, but it's fun. Acting is great, But it's not like, I don't care. It's not taking headshots or anything.
you just wanted in somehow, and you thought
to
acting
be
would
involved.
Yeah, because it's like wiffle bats or lightsabers, man.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like,
It's like playing, like literally, it's like playing
It's like
guns.
backyard movie.
Yeah.
It's complete.
So like
being a kid again.
Did you do that when you were a kid?
Fuck yeah, man! You
So-
steal your dad's best belts and you make the whip from Indiana Jones. You beat the crap out of Nazi trees. That's what we do.
What's awesome, they actually do that. They find they use found objects. They make guns out of wood like you used to, like as a kid. So they still do that kind of stuff. That
Completely.
imagination is still.
It's so punk rock in so many ways.
That's the thing, and especially for there because it's the Buganda is the tribe. Like I was adopted by the Nchima monkey tribe. So Sali is that name, and Nchima means I'm from the monkey clan. Wow, that's what they call. So, but it's very like conformist. It's very conform. People kind of dress the same. They kind of have the same haircuts and things. But you nailed it. Like it's punk rock. It's like Mohawks and Thatcher London.
But they're not fully aware of that culture. It's just that's the tribe.
Yeah, that's just them.
No, but I
them being them.
I think if you get into any sort of culture, it just becomes like this thing where you all. It's like a collective.
Anything
collective
that's
thought.
Yeah, anything that's so foreign out of your understanding is probably just punk.
So, like, when you finally decided to go out and do this, like, you saw it on a cell phone, you saw a video on a cell phone, and then you're like, I got to go meet these people, and you start acting. What happens next?
Well, so I just show up, and then you realize what I thought I was going to meet was a guy like me, or maybe like you guys, meaning someone who's kind of cool, a little crazy with a camera. There were about 140 people. This is like a village doing it, and that's when I learned at that point.
That's their crew.
Yeah, and it's more than that if they call it. Captain Alex, the thing I saw is his 32nd feature film. Bad Black is his 35th. And so it's as you realize very quickly, like this isn't just something. This is coming. This is happening. And then when you look at the kids, because they're all the guys doing kung fu. We have Steven Senegal. We have Bruce Huber. We have Van Damage. We have. It's
awesome.
We can bring these all.
It's like wrestling too. Almost.
Yeah, it's like, but it's that feeling of it, like that joy and fun and zaniness.
So you said that when you showed up here, he made 32 features. And so how long has he been? He's been doing this his whole life, pretty much.
It's going to be 14 years.
You said it was only
at that time it was.
So how many features does he average a year?
Dude, we think because he's lost a lot of them, because he puts it on a DVD, a crappy DVD from China, and then he has to wipe out the computer and make the next film, and so the film is now on this DVD as a master.
It's the only.
But then those, they don't last at all, especially there with the dust and they're just poor quality.
So
anyway.
we're just losing tons of content.
Well, that's what happened. When I showed up, I'm like, the thing was like back up. He never backed up.
Get him hard drives first thing.
Yeah, and just the workflow, all of that. And so when I showed up, it wasn't like I wanted to be part of this. I just wanted to understand it, kind of. And because when I saw the trailer, I went home. The first thing you do is Google, and you can't find anything. What you find are people not sure if this is even real.
And you got to explain that, like, people got to understand the limitations of the infrastructure there, where there's limited power.
Yeah,
they're homemade computers and software.
Yeah, he builds the computers out of scrap parts. All the props, of course, are welded out of scrap metal or gun or wood pieces that they find.
Unreal.
The internet now it's changing. In the past 5 years, I've been there. Because we are selling T-shirts and we have the DVDs online and things, so it's starting to work and money coming in.
It's still punk rock. That's like a band.
But for electricity, when I was there, it was 3 days a week.
Wow.
And then it got up to about 6, and then it went back to 4 or so. And
wow. So you have a very limited
and understand
window.
What that means. That means when you're shooting, you can't really recharge the batteries.
Yeah.
So you gotta everyone's on point. At the same time, he's a director. It's not like Ed Wood in a lot of ways. But he's a director. He knows the shot he needs.
Yeah.
So everyone is on point for this, and he's not going to stop till he gets it. But everyone is so on point. It's 1 or 2 takes. It's like he does no coverage of these things because of that battery stuff.
Yeah, and that adds to the energy because there's this crazy energy to the movies.
There's a desperation.
Yeah.
To it.
Yeah,
and
I think this is incredible.
And what about is there any kind of script, or is it?
Very much. But it's But then now we get into the reality on the ground.
Yeah,
is that so? What Isaac does is that he would sketch it out in his notebook, the sketch. But if you talk about a script, now what language is that going to be in? Because I didn't realize this at first, but there's a bunch of different dialects coming in.
Oh,
this is the Buganda tribe in that kingdom where I am, but there's people from all different tribes who come from all over to be part of this because he's the only one doing this kind of stuff, and the only one, frankly, where they're welcome because Isaac's from the underclasses and he takes everyone. But and film is typically upper class because it's kind of expensive. It's not like music, which you can kind of get away with really cheap, or poetry or anything. Film is expensive. Just manpower.
Yeah.
Nothing else. So they're not really welcome in the upper classes. These guys, but Isaac takes everyone. So it's all these different languages and all these different literacy levels. So you can't really have a written script that everyone can go. Plus, how are you going to print it out and who's the cost for that? So what he would do, he would have his sketch and then bring it to the group, and then the group kind of spitballs it.
Yeah.
And then together they realize, okay, well, if we need this location, I have a buddy who can do that. Or if we need this car, the guy Dowda, the one who builds he's building our helicopter. We have a full scale Huey HU-1 out of scrap metal. He builds the heavy guns, like the Predator gun with the gas engine and things. Right. He's a mechanic by trade, and so if we need a pickup truck or a sports car or something, he's like, okay, I know someone who has one, or the one's in the shop right now. I'll just tell him we need it for another week. There's a problem with the differential.
So it's just getting what we
take people's cars. He takes it from the shop,
wow,
puts it in the movie, and kind of hopes
he's working on.
They haven't seen the film. The owners.
Yeah, the owner sees the movie. That's my car.
So locally, what kind of response does he get?
It's massive, but it's in the ghettos and slums surrounding the city.
Okay,
in the city, it could be much more upper class, and then they because English is the official language because it's a former British colony and things, but it's all depending on income and level of education. So if you're very wealthy and such, you speak English, and that's what they teach in the schools. If you're in the ghettos, it's the local dialects. It's what they speak at home and things. So his stuff is because he's shooting in those dialects, which he wants to, because that's the language of the people. He's very this is my life. I'm putting my life on film in a crazy way, but I am. So in the slums and such, they go completely bonkers for this because think about it there's only one author writing books in English. And so you're going to read every damn thing they do. And if it's and he's in your town in Long Island, say, and so I know where this location,
your language,
I know what's happening here.
Yeah.
And so you're going to read everything and love it. And then what's happening now? We're having this conversation here in freaking New York City about it. So their minds are just blown. Imagine that your favorite local author is now winning a Pulitzer or something. So they go nuts. But the upper class, this is very different because they're very upset, especially in the beginning of this, that they think that we're presenting a very poor image of Uganda with these films because we can do better than toy guns and these.
So
these
it's
things.
sort of like exploitation to them, pretty much.
Yeah, and they're
To the upper class.
yeah,
the upper
they're,
class,
they're
yeah.
very upset
Wow.
about this image of it, and I'm looking at it like he's a national freaking treasure.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
You know, and so especially in the beginning, I'm getting all these walls. Like I'm thinking I'm helping, but like in the Ugandan side, they want nothing to do with this. And now it's changing because they're forced to. Because like once like you're on the cover of Vice or like featured like BBC and things, it's like
You have to pay
You were on the
attention.
cover of Vice and Playboy.
yeah. I was
Alan
topless, in the last
topless
nudity
and Playboy.
But
yeah,
I mean,
they were
but-
covered in Playboy. Will
That's
But
awesome.
now
And
you're
they came for 2 weeks. This guy, you know, and
that's
it's-
incredible.
and
That's
now you're
excellent.
you're basically a main box office superstar in Uganda. Now talk
a
about
lot of the guys are. Yeah.
Now talk about how they viewed you when you got there. Did they think like everybody seems to know kung fu there like crazy? Now how did they view you as a Western guy like coming in from America? Did they what expectations of you did they have?
You know, the truth is I'll never know. Like I
Okay.
can't imagine.
What did they
like,
assume?
It's like, see, like for me, I was like in Nirvana. I was like, this is what you wish to find this community that's loving film so much
Yeah.
and putting everything into it and having fun and like, you know, for me, it was complete freaking heaven. For them, what I didn't realize is that Isaac said he was about to give up. He was almost, because at that point it was, you know, Alex's 32nd film, Bad Black, is like his 35th. He was ready to stop making movies
Wow.
because, like, yes, they're popular in the slums, but there's no money. They can't pay for it. It's all pirated, right? And so, like, they still have to feed the kids and schools are expensive there. Even though schools, it's not free education. Everyone was really kind of at that point. You know, again, 7 years, they were like, maybe should we keep doing this, whatever. But then I show up. And I'm like, you guys are freaking awesome. And then I want to know everything. And I'm the first one.
Well, you came outside of their bubble.
Yeah. And like say like, look, people are loving this. And then like, and I was the first, I'm not a filmmaker, but I'm the closest that that point with Isaac. And so I'm asking all these questions like, what software are you using? How did you build the computer? What's your distribution model? How do you market the films? And he was just like, oh my God, there's like, this person gets it. There's like, this is this. And so that was such an energy thing. But as far as like the thing with me, it was like I was an American. And I feel like Uganda is like the last place on earth that still loves America. It's still like
I was going to ask you,
know,
like, what is their perception of
they love it.
America?
You know,
like
they love it.
What about like
Especially-
the movies that we
Right.
make?
Oh,
And
it's
big there, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's American cinema is massive, but it's really like 82 to 85. So it begins with like Predator ends in Aliens or something. It's like
Wow.
it's that, which makes sense because one, they're fun, but also but those films like Terminator and such, they're silent movies. You know, like you don't need to understand the language
And that's
to,
why
to follow it.
That's why you think it caught on because it's
One of the
mainly
reasons,
the
yeah.
narrative is pretty much just visual and
Yeah,
emotional.
and they're just cool as hell movies. You know?
Yeah, yeah.
Whereas like my dinner with Andre, I can't imagine.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's-
After
I don't see
after
it.
seeing Bad Black, and it's this incredible.
Yeah.
It kind of reminded me of what like Sean and I used to do when we were teenagers, but like on this incredible scale.
Yeah.
But then I was after seeing it, I was completely impressed by you and what Isaac did. But I'm like wondering like you said, it was 82, 85,
Yeah.
like action movies.
Yeah,
Like,
it was like Commando, you know?
Yeah, does he have any aspirations to do John Hughes Ugandan films or like?
but it's
does he want to tell the story
Yeah,
of
is it
like
always
or
going to be
yeah, well, actually,
teen comedy?
You want to know his favorite film?
What?
Garfield.
Oh, yeah.
no, really,
Yeah.
wow.
The Murray
So
voice
the
Garfield
answer
movie.
is kind of like he wants to expand, but what he does is like
He needs a
says-
CG artist basically to create.
we need
CG.
we're ready.
Well, he could do it with puppetry.
Well,
true.
the thing is, like with him, is like it's what he's learned because he had to build everything himself. We're talking about exploitation cinema, and he had to build his audience. And what he's learned is that his audience is expecting action or horror, action horror. And if the film does not have that, he feels his local audience gets confused. Like,
Right.
what is this? Is this still Wakaliwood? So the answer is yes. He wants to do like stop motion. He wants to do all these things, but he'll always have action because that's like the brand. That's the trademark.
Well, you could do one for them, one for me. You know, he could do
That's right. Yeah, once he's raking in the bucks, then he can do his own.
Has he
His
made
Citizen
films and stuff?
Kane,
Like,
yeah.
like,
I'm sorry?
Has everyone gets paid, or this is all just
Yeah, so-
volunteer?
The way it works is it's no salary like that. But when they make the new film, the only people allowed to sell it are the people who worked on it. And for that first period, that's a hell of a lot of money.
And that's on DVDs, like and markets and stuff.
Door to
right?
door. Now, because all these, and so they get half of gross, the actors, which is a lot. But then again, the other flip side is this is the ghettos, and so he can't charge too much because people don't have too much. So let's say it's about $1 that he sells them for. So the actors get half that. Now the actors can make a crap load of money because they all come from villages kind of far away. And so when it's a new movie, they get the hundreds of copies and they go home, and everyone wants to buy it because they're the local legend, right? And so they make money that way. As far as, but like we have a core, I'll say like 18 of us that kind of live there full time, on sleeping on the floor, crapping in buckets and all that stuff there. And then there's other people who are part of us, but they have to have a proper job because they got kids, they have families, they have elders they have to take care of and things. So they call it more like when we need it. So that's it. So we're in a transition. Like the next step is like, what happens if you give a third world slum $50,000 to make an action film?
Wow.
And
on average, the budget is what, a couple $100 at this point?
American
dollars?
I said that Alex is 200, and I lied. It's not. It's 85.
85 American dollars.
Yeah, and I didn't want to say 85 because that's somehow 200 is possible, and also I didn't want to exaggerate it in case it turned out to be more than 8. But we could look at it. The one with me, Bad Black, is 65. The new film that actually I have with me, I could even show you, but the Kids Kung Fu is nothing. There was nothing spent on that.
Wow.
That's what when I was working on doing a Kickstarter from a couple of years ago. So I'm indoors doing that. They're making this kid action film, and there's nothing spent on it. I mean, yes, Isaac has to the electricity and the hard drives, all that stuff. But for the production, it's nothing. And what it is like if you're a commando, well, you're not wearing that, are you? Where's your damn outfit? Where's your gun? And so it's up to the people, And that was a cute story, like with Bad Black. The title character is this chick, and she's a gangster, and it's the title role, and it's a great part. And he couldn't cast it; no one wanted it, and I didn't understand that. It's a good role, and it's because if you are that character is the head. She's the mob boss gangster, which means she has to have money, which means she needs a new hairstyle every scene. She needs the wardrobe. She needs her nails done, and none of the actresses could afford to be the part. They couldn't do it.
Wow.
Yeah. And so they all got together, and one was a hairdresser, one was and they all did it that way.
That's crazy.
It's a beautiful thing, actually. It's just like
it is. It kind of it takes you back to when you started being creative. As
it reminds
a kid.
you why you got into this in the first place. I think.
Hopefully, they never lose that.
And it's the beautiful part is it's a community thing.
Yeah,
everyone's involved,
and you can't.
Everyone has input.
Yeah, what would it be like if there actually was a healthy budget that?
I think that's the question. Yeah. And my feeling is one instinct is kind of like, well, you want to preserve this the way it is in a certain way, but. I very much think the opposite. I think it's like, if you have Steven Spielberg and he's 12 years old and he makes a feature film on Super 8, you don't say, wow, that's great, for the rest of your life you're using Super 8. Right. You feed it, you put kerosene on the bonfire, and let's see where this thing goes.
When there is real talent there, because you can tell even by storytelling.
He's the real deal. They're the real, it's my feeling. And so one thing is let's see what happens if you do because I live there and I don't know what it's going to be.
Yeah.
And I know if we give people $2 for transport, we can get 1,000 Ugandan warriors on a mountaintop.
Oh my God.
You're ready to
for $2.
That's what I'm saying. We could, because if there was a little money for it, just for transport for people, that I feel like the country would come together to
So you think there might be a war epic kind of possible?
Oh, dude, look, we have dude, man.
Oh.
Dude.
Yeah, but
I'm coming if that's
happening.
Let me
ask you
I'm going to help
an ethical question. Would you want Hollywood coming in there?
I
tainting
think,
it.
Yeah.
I think it's the opposite. I think Wakaliwood should come to Hollywood.
Yeah.
For me, so it's like that. But what I think is why not? And but then let me see, because it's not like if it doesn't work, then it's over. I mean,
you could always go back to Uganda.
Because I really feel like they are the real deal. I think they're artists, and they're clearly, to me, on a global level, we're talking about them. It's not an accident.
So,
they're connected.
You brought Bad Black. Well, it entered several film festivals, correct?
Yeah, it's what we're going to do is, so it premiered at Fantastic Fest, where it won it. Then in April, the European premiere is at Brussels Fantastic Fest, International Fantastic Fest, which also has a market, which is important for us. And then the plan is in September is to do an event with Toronto Film Festival, Fantastic Fest again, and Styges. And if it all goes well, because this is all tricky, is with the visas with Isaac, is if he can go there in person with 2 world premieres,
right?
And God forbid a kung fu master and a cannibal and all that, the world ain't ready, son.
Yeah.
And
the new movie is the cannibal movie.
Oh, talk about the cannibals. Yeah.
God, Jesus.
That poster
quickly, because
poster.
We have to. The poster's awesome, but
we're going to share the poster and
we gotta pitch a
YouTube
movie.
links of these trailers to our listeners.
Yeah.
There is trailers for Bad Black or
Yeah, and clips and all that. But briefly,
Excellent.
Eaten Alive in Uganda, just really quickly, which is coming. So that's the one where I played Chuck Norris, and I'm not Chuck Norris. But when my hair was a little shorter, they thought I was Chuck Norris, and so we got to do this, we got to write this. And at that point, cannibals were hot because cannibalism is real there, and it was all over the papers. And he's like, again, he's an exploitation filmmaker. We got to take advantage.
A lot of these movies are ripped from the pages, right?
Yeah,
kind of like what we do here. We kind of
they're crime stories,
like Bad Black was
even
based
Bad
on a real
Black. Yeah, there's
person.
a really Google Bad Black, and she's this gangster in Uganda, and Isaac's like, no, let's do it, but let's add commandos.
Hey, there's a white
got to
guy.
be Wakaliwood.
He must know commandos stuff.
Wakaliwood.
But yeah, Eaten Alive, and so he's making zombie films based on the original folklore, because as far as I can piece it together, it traveled through the slave trade. So you have you have the folklore going from Africa into the West Indies, where it becomes like more Serpent in the Rainbow kind of stuff with the zombies, and then it goes.
I love that movie.
This is a great movie, man.
Movie's
I think that's
amazing.
Bill Pullman's first film.
That movie's incredible. Actually,
It's a great
that one
movie.
scene,
Terrifying.
the like the little skeleton chick, and then like that thing comes out of her face. It's horrifying.
Yeah.
It's great.
Oh.
And so it's
So
that.
these are real. This is real voodoo. This is
Yeah, and
real
then it
cannibals.
goes into like the American South, and it evolved that way to what we have now with George Romero and Walking Dead and things.
Right.
But he is doing it from the original tradition, because zombie comes from the zombie, which means soul. It's a word from like East African, from the tribes, and people believe this crap. So he's making zombie films based on the original local folklore that
He's
people
taking it
still
back.
believe. And he's never heard of George Romero.
Really?
He's never seen these things. So as far as I know, he's the only filmmaker in the world who's doing zombie films outside like the George Romero tradition.
They would love Dawn of the Dead if you showed them that. Oh my
The
God.
trailer we saw is super gory.
I know, right?
Super violent.
Yeah, that's,
Machetes.
there's real
cannibalism.
hacking, eating of guts, and
Wait, what?
But also
This is
motorcycles.
And
No,
motorcycles.
the trailer for the movie he's
Yeah,
in.
the cannibal movie?
The cannibal movie.
They must
Eaten
have
Alive.
I have it here.
there's some gut eating, but it looks like it's they're
It's not real
chewing on
guts.
guts, but it looks like animal guts. I mean,
Real human guts.
That goat, those entrails were down my pants an hour before. When they cut me open, dude, I had to crawl inside. Well, I ended up crawling inside 4 dead goats, but that first one, I didn't know what was happening, and so they shaved the
Yeah,
goat.
fuck Leonardo DiCaprio.
right.
Got
But
Alan
it's
Ssali.
true. Like they gut it. I was feeding it all day. They chop the head off. They show it to me, and then they take the blood out because they need it for the put all over me when I do the scene.
They use real
God.
animal blood to make the blood.
They slaughtered goats and they put the entrails down on my junk.
Just
When
for the
they put
movie.
I had to crawl inside the carcass
Whoa.
because he wanted the knife to get lunged inside and ripped open.
Did they eat it afterwards? Hopefully,
Yes, they ate it
Okay,
afterwards,
good,
man.
okay,
like
good,
after
good.
that scene, all the women are
Wow.
like, "Are you ready yet? Can we cook that?"
Leftovers.
That was breakfast.
It's the special effects and catering.
And I
Oh my
couldn't eat it
God.
because it was in my underwear. And it's like, and then these guys, I'm like,
Boil it, it's
enjoy
fine.
it, guys. And I just want to say, that's your Kickstarter dollars at work.
Oh my God, that's amazing. That's incredible.
It's true.
That's
So this whole
awesome.
thing is coming later.
So wait, at the end credits when like it says it never says no animals were harmed. During
Oh no! Every animal was harmed. and eaten.
That's just
Yeah.
part of their culture, though.
And
yeah,
I
but
guess,
we eat it. I mean,
Yeah.
it's like it was just.
It's not wasted.
And
Yeah.
I guess you have a true cannibal technical advisor. I guess.
Yeah,
or
and so I
something
got
like
to
that.
know
Right.
because okay, well, I can tell you. So there's 2 kinds of cannibals there. There's the murder for meat kind in Uganda, but then there's like the Buddhist monks, and they're really cool and peaceful, and yeah, they dig up bodies and eat them, but like no one that anyone
the monks
knows.
dig up the bodies and eat them?
Yeah, I call them the monks. They're more like very peaceful like that. And so what happened was in the papers there was this rash of murder for meat cannibals, and then the peaceful cannibals had to come out and like, dude, that shit's crazy. Yo.
They
That
don't-
ain't,
they
that
don't
ain't us, man. Like we're like the cool kind. We don't eat anyone that people know.
They don't
It's like
kill,
they're
right?
Right.
Those are the leftist
Okay.
cannibals, and there's like the
Yeah.
alt-right
Holy
cannibals.
shit.
This is all true. And so one of those guys I got to know is I was trying to pitch this to like Vice and things. Is like, good, let's do a story. And no one's biting this. No pun intended.
Well,
And I'm like,
it might work for one of our pitches.
Well, so I got so I got to know the guy, and I'm like, we have a real cannibal now as a technical advisor for this. And then I bring him, this, and he meets Isaac, and Isaac's like, I don't need a real cannibal. I know what cannibals do. I know what it is. And then he'll start
me
doing the
about cannibals.
scenes, and we had the advisor, and he's like, Isaac knows what he's doing here. Like, you better watch out for this. He's got inside information because he's actually right. He does know.
Wow. Like on what? Like what parts to eat and what parts not to eat?
Well,
and
like
stuff
how well,
that?
the
Like what-
meat distribution system,
Yeah.
was one, and like the whole thing with the motorcycle isn't a joke. It's like it's
Based
like,
on a true story.
they would have like
Wow, that's fascinating.
called boda bodas, which is the sound of motorcycle boda 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 boda. And so they're like these motorcycle taxis, and so they would when they get a body, they'd strap a leg to the back and they'd go into the village, and so he was doing all that.
So legs good eating.
Yeah, I
That's where
guess.
all the meat
You know what it
is.
tastes like. You know what
Yeah.
I asked him. Like, so
What-
what is,
now,
what
all right,
is
so
meat?
murder
what
for
does it
meat, I
taste
assume,
like?
are people that are going out and just murdering
Yeah,
people.
and I also kind of and like blaming it on cannibals. Say it could be like a revenge killing for whatever. I want your money, whatever. But then they would do something and like make it look like they did it, and so that's why they had to come out. So this is all in the papers.
Blame
Wow.
cannibals.
Yeah, so Isaac's like, cannibals are hot. We gotta make a cannibal movie, and you look like Chuck Norris, so you're gonna get eaten. And I'm like, okay.
Incredible.
That's insane.
Have you ever felt like unsafe?
Not unsafe, but that moment, because also at that point, I still didn't know the guys very well. Less than a year we started doing that, and so when they chopped off the head and I told me to crawl inside it, and I'm surrounded and held down by like a dozen guys screaming with knives going down. You're on your own, dude.
Yeah.
And we did that like far away in the villages. That wasn't like by the capital or anything. We were in the boonies and things, and you realize everything. Like if anything happens, if someone breaks a leg or breaks a bone, you're screwed, man.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
not getting to the hospital for another day and a half or something. And so it's like after it's over, it's like really like, yeah, this is, it's the real freaking deal.
Well,
Whoa.
these stories
So,
are
but this is
incredible.
good material. I think
Yeah.
we can use
No,
this
is
for,
great because it's a good thing you're here telling us these stories.
I could listen to Alan all day.
I know.
Yeah.
This could easily
Honestly,
just be.
this is the most soothing
Yeah.
and comforting interview.
You know what, Alan? You said this is your first podcast. Thank you for coming on.
Yeah,
by
it
the way.
is very much.
And you're inspired to bring podcasting to Uganda.
Yes, I want to
with
do
your
that.
crew.
And I want to
awesome.
do like with you guys, like a Skype, a dual.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That's-
crossover. Let's do it.
Yes.
I would love to pitch a movie with Isaac.
Well, oh my god,
Yeah,
you don't
that'd be
know,
great.
dude. Like that's the problem. Like, I don't say how we're going to do this pitching thing because, like, if Uganda's involved, you got to ramp it up, dude. I mean, the new film has a pumpkin who gets drunk and goes on a killing spree.
do you want to try to? Do you want to try to?
And that's film is shot. That's not
Okay,
a joke.
well,
Okay?
what if today we don't pitch to Mr. Hollywood, but we pitch to Mr. Wakaliwood?
To Isaac?
what you're saying is you want to make a hit movie that will play in Uganda.
Sure.
Well,
That
first,
sounds awesome,
Sean,
actually.
let's do the
that.
boilerplate, Sean. Let's
so-
get into
okay,
it.
okay,
and then
so
we'll talk
Maybe
about
Mr.
it.
Hollywood will take this movie and throw some money at it.
Yeah.
Mr. Wakaliwood.
Well, Mr. Hollywood does like saving some coins. So if
Well, we could
$200
produce it
is
there, exactly.
is a heavy investment, maybe he wants to do something.
We're gonna
other cheap.
make 100 of these Wakaliwood movies. I'll give you $2,000.
Be the best.
the art of the deal. it's a hell of a deal he's getting.
Isaac, let me talk to you, Isaac.
Well, maybe you can like
Holy shit, Pete.
as you tell these stories, we're
good.
inspired now because what Pete, Will, and myself did, we had a whole week to come up with a movie
Okay.
pitch for Mr. Hollywood, who works upstairs. We're in the basement.
We're
Yeah,
bad
yeah,
at
yeah.
this.
Now we had 7 days to come up with a movie pitch. As usual, guys, we hesitated, we masturbated, we put it off until the last minute, and we saw Alan. We were like, "Oh, Alan, come in here. You've made some crazy movies. You got to help us come up with a movie pitch." We got nothing. We're going in cold,
But then I just started masturbating too.
and
so.
yeah, and then we wasted another 10 minutes.
We actually saw you 3 days
It's
ago.
really it's
I don't know
a
why
rough
we
business, man.
but we waited, and now we have now we have about 40 minutes to come up with a movie pitch right now, and
From top to bottom.
from soup to nuts, we got nothing.
We gotta
right
get on the
now.
rails.
We're going in here cold.
okay.
You got something? Because
Does Wakaliwood have like a Fast and the Furious kind of series?
Oh shit!
Dude, that
What,
movie,
car racing?
With
that's
cannibals?
Like, that movie is still in the theaters. Like that is
that's been
epic.
out for 8
like
years.
The first one?
especially.
They don't know that Paul Walker died.
No, they do, man. They do. Like they take it serious. Like that stuff
I
is
took
like
it
that's the
serious.
Bible there. Dude.
Really?
Wow.
Like especially the seventh one. Yeah, the people that was
Oh.
massive there.
I can't wait for the fate of the Furious.
And also the
I'm
the-
excited.
Vin Diesel's bad.
You know what? And like Need for Speed, but things like I got them a copy of Vice City. Whatever the Grand Theft Auto, and I'm like, well, what the hell are these guys going to do with it? So they and guys come in, I'm watching them play it. They're taxi drivers, and they play the game like they're not hitting anyone. They're picking up someone.
They're being very
That's
careful.
really-
It's really sweet and kind of like it's just
They don't want to hurt
A
anybody.
hooker comes up. She's like,
Right.
"Would you like a ride?"
They play.
Where
it
can I
like-
take you?
Exactly. They play it like I have a real job.
That's adorable. Oh my
You know,
god!
it's like it breaks your heart. And
so
it's like-
maybe our story can be like, it can be a getaway driver or something.
I tell you, that
that's
would-
very
we've
kind
got-
of.
Drive.
No,
remake
what if
the,
it's-
remake the movie
I know,
Drive?
I know.
in
Wait, maybe it's like a
Hollywood.
chauffeur, but they get a job.
I
Like,
know. I
Drive
got it. I
speed,
got it.
You know.
We
What do you got?
I got it. So I want to combine cannibalism
Okay.
with Vin Diesel.
With-
So what if the
with
guys
Fast
that
and Furious?
Yeah, what if it's the fasting,
Like Ravenous.
the fasting and the furious,
Fasting and the-
which guys that don't eat be humans? What, the fasting and the furious? Come
No,
on.
no, not too
come
punny.
on.
Let's make it like, let's take elements from Fast and the Furious, and if you want to mix that with cannibalism, it's like someone witnesses one of these meat for murder things.
Well, they do got the motorcycles, you know. I mean,
now the
motorcycles,
high-speed cannibal pursuit, you know.
Okay, well, the motorcycles are like they deliver the meat. You said,
and it's got to be set in the '80s, and the soundtrack.
So it's a motorcycle.
It's
a
delivery service.
Okay,
it's Domino's.
It's Meals on Wheels. It's like, but motorcycles.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh,
that's
dude,
fucking crazy.
Honestly,
That's funny.
Emmy is going to steal that line. And when that film comes
Meals
out,
on Wheels.
Ugandan Meals on Wheels, pizza, Domino's
If
delivery.
dude, I say we pitch. This is for Isaac to direct.
Okay, let's
for Alan to star in.
Yeah, you guys take it back and do
and
it.
we can
You could
also-
bring it back, and if you make it,
I'll
just
give you-
put story by Pitch It Movie
Yeah,
Podcast.
yeah. I'll give you $100 now.
Yeah, I'll give you $100 too.
You'll get $300 right here just to make.
Will,
that,
I don't know
make
if Will
this
has
movie.
it.
Wow.
Okay, so it's
Will just looked at me like he wanted.
Do we want to start in like the slums, or we want to start in the city, like the proper, or about our story? Like, can we do a rags to riches, or?
Well, we could talk about that because like the cannibal is very much like in the slums and the villages and things.
Yeah.
But maybe that's
This idea of
maybe now
cannibalism
it's a
scares the
high-class one.
shit out of me. No, honestly, it scares the fuck out of
Even
me.
the monks who don't kill. Like,
You
they
just don't. I don't. Well, I think they might do it for a religious thing, don't they? Like,
yeah,
is it
it's
to
more
be
like
closer
it's more
with
spiritual, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
to be closer to.
But then you
humanity.
never know because like they're very sweet and you're with them having coffee. And
Yeah,
like,
you wouldn't. They're not savages
You
or
never
anything.
know.
I mean, they may
You don't
take,
know
they
who
may
you're
take
if you're talking to a cannibal.
they may take Body of Christ a little too literally, maybe.
Well, that's what I'm afraid.
That's right. You are the Jesus there now, right?
Oh yeah. Oh, can you talk about how? Oh wait, Will.
Yeah.
Alan
Talk
is
about your-
Alan Ssali is known as
Yep.
Jesus there.
Yeah. That's Yesu Uganda. That's Jesus of Uganda.
Oh.
And that's why
There
I
you
have to
go.
grow the beard out and the hair again because. But it was from a music video. Some friend of Isaac said he looked like Jesus. I'm like, yeah, I know. 12 years at Catholic school, and he said no. So he did some simple music video which wants Jesus on a thing, and I'm like, well, why not? All right, fine, let's do it. It's kind of funny. It's different from the Commando stuff. It turned out to be like the #1 song in Uganda for like months.
That's
like
amazing.
months, and a heavy rotation on television, and so. And everyone's like, "Holy crap! He really looks like Jesus." Because I had the robes, you know, I had my angels with wings that flap behind them, you know, and it's very cute. It's called omogugu, which means baggage or luggage. And what it is I'm sitting here on this throne in this rock quarry, and this mile long, and I'm literally like a mile long of people are coming. Not literally, whatever, three football fields of people with bags of stuff, like carrying everything to bring to me. And basically, in the song, what they're saying is like, "No, Jesus, we like you. Like you're totally cool. Like you're a nice guy and stuff.
Jesus
But,
is
like,
all right with me."
You know, and it's cool that you died. I think that's great. But, you know, like, my life still sucks, yo. And
They
like-
really thought you were Jesus.
Dude, we can talk about this.
Whoa,
Like, we
really?
can talk about this. But, like, so in the song, it's like, you know, like, we like you, but, you know, you still kind of fucked up.
You didn't
My life
deliver?
still sucks. And so, like, the baggage is like rent, is illness, is alcoholism, is women. You know, my wife left me. It's all that. So they're leaving on my feet. And the whole time I have no idea what's happening because I didn't know language very well. And I'm just smiling like, yeah, how you doing? This is good. And so it's very cute.
You're good. You're good. Move
It's
along.
like, oh, he is a nice guy. He's kind of funny. But it became the #1 thing. And so what happened is when I was on
Wow.
television from that's how I got to know the cannibals because I'm on television as Jesus. They trusted me. It's like you have an actor on TV and as Jesus. So like that's why they felt comfortable coming out. I discovered later. And so, but after I'm on Jesus on that, Isaac's like, okay, well, if you're famous enough for Jesus, this is Wakaliwood, so you have to be Commando Jesus, pick up the rocket launcher. And so, like, I'm part of, like, the Ugandan Expendables, which is, like, and so, like, with Steven Senegal and whatnot, so I kill people and I blow stuff up, but the problem is I'm Jesus, so they kind of come back to life. It's like Lazarus. So it pisses off all the other guys, but at the same time, they do want Jesus on their side. So it's like, it's on this love-hate.
Like, can you keep them dead, Jesus, please?
I'm not making this up, by the way, except I'm making it up. It's like
This is great.
I think you can
I love
tie
it.
in the
I
fact
love
that like you can have a fake Jesus there who actually creates a zombie thing, and also
by accident.
Yeah,
or
by
something.
accident. Yeah,
he
like
he says hello to
like-
someone, waves
like-
his hand,
like maybe yeah,
and they
maybe,
come up.
Yeah, maybe he's like kind of a con man, and he's like, yeah, I could do this for you, whatever, and then it actually works, you know. And then there's also we can tie in the motorcycle gang of cannibals maybe.
Now,
Yeah.
I guess there's different like religions there. I assume because like from what I understand, like the old gods kind of rule in Africa. It's like
Like nature spirits.
yeah,
Yeah.
like pagan. It's like so they're still like quite polytheistic, pagan-ish.
Yeah, it's well, what it is so it's majority. I'll say like 75% Catholic, and then maybe like 20% Muslim, and then the 5% is undecided.
Okay.
But everyone is witchcraft. witchcraft is freaking everything.
Even if you're Catholic.
Yeah, you mix it. It's like Scientology. You can do anything.
Are there any Jewish people in this part?
No, they're very curious. We had some, not as like a population or anything, but like sometimes our journalists would come and they're just like, wow, that's a Jewish person. You know, and it's just like, wow.
They don't ask about horns, do they?
No, but I would joke about it. I would ask them, but I'm like, so do you think they have horns? And they would go, no.
I don't know.
I've met people in the South that of America
They're looking for the horns.
that ask about. Do your Jewish friends have horns?
Yeah.
What? Yeah.
Really?
America, miracle.
Hey man, we're
Really.
how many hundreds of thousands of years an older culture is those tribes rather than America.
More,
So,
yeah,
you're
you would
more
think,
evolved.
you know,
All right, so
I
we
make
got
sense
here,
to
tolerant.
we got
Yeah.
a motorcycle movie. I guess a motorcycle.
Yeah. Well,
Can this be set in the 80s?
Well, let me tell you, it's dude, Uganda
80s
is
there now.
is in the 80s.
It is the
dude.
80s,
It's
right?
like, you know,
All right, I just want to make sure
the
this
answer's yes.
has a cool
We can set it
80s
present
soundtrack.
day.
in 1,000 years, it's still going to be the 80s there.
I think I would like to live there now.
Well, we kill everyone equally. I mean, like we love you.
See, I prefer that.
Get a ticket and go with Alan.
Yeah, you actually called us years ago, and you were like,
I know,
"You got to
man.
come here and do this
I
now."
Like,
but
you're
understand,
crazy.
why
Yeah.
I was pushing. It's like, dude,
It was. It must have been.
How would
soon
the
after you moved
Gooligans
there.
fare in Wakaliwood?
Sorry?
How would the monster?
Well, he was just
That's
calling.
the-
He
but
was
that's
just
the
calling.
thing.
Like, you make movies, you got to come here and make movies with these guys, or be in
or
a
like,
movie.
yeah,
or
just
like,
some joint thing or something.
Yeah.
Because I saw-
Gooligans reunion, Wakaliwood. They go to
Wow.
Africa.
But like
I
all
have
that
no idea.
makeup
That's-
stuff that like you do is like they're like in awe of it.
They might be like kind of just visually. I mean, they wouldn't understand the jokes, but visually, I think they would
Oh,
probably
yeah,
be
yeah,
like,
yeah.
"What is this?"
And like
Yeah.
the kids would go nuts.
Yeah, right. The
You
kids
know.
would like it because it's slapsticky and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like-
All right, so what kind of movie are we making right now?
I like the fact that there are cannibals on motorcycles.
and
That's fucking
let's
awesome.
really explore that cannibal thing because I'm really afraid of it. And I need to really better understand. 'Cause
Yeah.
all I see in my head, murder for meat is like a guy
That's the
bum
title.
rushing me
That's the
in,
title.
in like my house or something and fucking hacking me to pieces,
Yeah.
and then them
Okay,
eating
so
my body.
I could tell you the full folklore of it. Funny. So here's it is, and this is where this is going to be a long one.
Make it
Go for
Make
it.
it not so long.
So this is how it is. So with the
It's gotta
with
tie
the
into
local
the movie.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. With
yeah,
the local
yeah.
zombie tradition, this is what it is, and you'll see how it evolved in Haiti and such, and then on to the U.S. So in America, what you have the coming from the dead, and they eat people. So they're combining cannibalism with zombies, with raising from the dead. In Uganda, they're two separate things. So you have what you have is what they're called night dancers, or musezi is the local term. And this, everyone believes this. This is like believing it. And this is the thing when and every kid, and it's the only monster they have. Like here we have vampires, Dracula,
Love that name.
werewolf.
That's awesome.
We only have musezi, or basezi for plural. It's in the beginning, the prefix. So what it is, and they tell the kids, like, do your homework, otherwise, Basezi are going to come and get you at night and they eat you and such. And so what they are the night dancers. So this is legit. This is the whole story.
Terrifying already.
Is that so? If you are from, there's two regions in Uganda. One is Bukunja, and one is Rakai. And this whole rash with the murder was in the Rakai district, and they're in the boonies. That's the Arkansas of Louisiana. They're like the and the way it goes is if you were born in that region, or someone in your bloodline, it could be your great-great-grandfather or something like that you didn't even know was in that region. But if you go back to that region under like a full moon, what will happen is you'll start to get kind of hot, like kind of sweaty. It's like, oh, it's getting kind of hot in here. And then you'll have this urge to dance. You just have to dance. You start dancing, and then you have to get naked. So like the night dance, you have to just strip off all your clothes and you start dancing naked. And the last part is you have to eat fresh. That's Isaac talking. Human fresh. It does not even need to be cooked. So it becomes like this passion, and you just go around naked, dancing, butchering, and eating everything. Like
you're just
complete
possessed.
white animal.
You're possessed, and you just have to eat flesh.
Meanwhile, there are the witch doctors, and they bring people back from the dead, and so they're often together, and even like they could run these people, like how they like a tribe or a clan and things.
Do you think do they actually bring back people? Like, has some weird shit happened there? Have you seen some weird supernatural shit?
On my laptop. In the movies, I don't go out, dude. I'm actually, despite what you think, a very boring, timid person. But everyone believes this crap, and so you'd have these witch doctors who bring people back, but they would then bring back dead cannibals, and that's where it starts. Like they're now zombie things. And the whole deal with the zombies they're not like the slow moving kind of thing here. What they are is like it's like day laborers. It's like you're back from the dead and it's like, okay, now I want a garden over here, dig me this trench.
Right?
Yeah. And they're like, are you out of your freaking mind? I'm not, dude, I brought you back from the dead, yo. You got nothing to say about this. I want you to dig me a latrine. And it's like, oh god. And so
the last thing you want is a
like,
zombie
oh,
with,
Jesus Christ.
You don't want zombies like strike, like
Unionizing?
Yeah, that'd be terrible.
So yeah, and so we have another film where with Obama and cannibals.
Oh, he's a big deal there, right? Obama.
Yeah. Especially in the beginning.
That's where he was born, though. So
Exactly. Thank you very much. Half the country looks like it's very confusing for everyone. But yeah, that's it. So there's like these naked night dancers that would chase you, and like those are the ones on a motorcycle who are just completely like road warrior kind of crap, like completely mad.
Oh, that's
Going
awesome.
after
see, are you inspired?
Now
Will?
that's
Yes.
what we want, right?
Yeah.
And so we have them
warrior.
not naked, but like with grass skirts. That's what
yeah,
you see
yeah.
in the thing.
Yeah.
And they have bells. They have like, so you hear them ding 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 like in dark forest. Like what the hell? What the hell?
And people freak out about that, I'm sure, right?
Dude,
Like
people freak.
So
like,
how about
when people see we can't go in those costumes in our own village because if we did, like children start crying and adults start screaming at Wakaliwood, and it's like that's not funny. They don't hide that because people are legitimately scared, and if they see our actors in it, they really believe he's one of them. There's no like I'm an actor kind of thing. A lot of people, because it's so new, a lot of this is that especially kids, like you are that person. And so when they see us in cannibal costumes, the village, a lot of people in the village, the oldest
This is like
people
a horror movie.
think
though.
they're real, and like don't bring them out. I don't want them near me. I have to,
Whoa.
I'm protecting my family. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Crazy.
amazing. So maybe our story can be like there's a guy from America or the West whose
Let's
whose
do a little
family
Slipper in the Rainbow kind
well,
of
yeah,
thing here.
that's right. Yeah, I think we can
that's
do that
Alan.
because,
Well,
that's
a guy,
Alan's
well,
part.
maybe a guy whose lineage is from that area, and he goes there to be a night dancer or whatever.
Well, how
or-
about this? Okay, what if like you have a guy who's from the American South, and yes, he's got a wife who's going to and she's giving the tour. She's Ugandan, the whole bit.
Yeah.
And then at night he starts becoming like, it's kind of hot.
Yeah.
It's because he doesn't
Yeah.
know it,
He
but
gets
because maybe his
possessed.
great grandfather was a slave owner who was
Right,
Thomas
right.
Jefferson,
Oh.
and then
Yeah.
she was from Uganda, so he's now a night doesn't even know he is.
Okay.
That's
But,
cool.
you know what I mean? But he's not going crazy eating.
What if this is called
Right.
the Night Dancers?
Yeah, is that kind of are we biting too
supernatural
much? Or-
supernatural thriller. I'm thinking like
Slash
a little
action.
bit of action.
Need a lot of action.
You need a lot
Well, the
of action for
motorcycle
that,
chase
right?
sequences.
Yeah.
You need. Well, you could still have that. Maybe you open it up with a chase sequence.
Yep.
That's how you open it.
Yep.
And it's about this dude who's coming from America, right? I guess like he's coming from America and he's going to
Alan.
Wakanda.
Or maybe like Alan said, like he's going there with his wife, who's going back to
Yeah.
her,
Yeah.
All right. So then
where her folks are from.
So then he goes on this this process, I guess, of becoming this
Yeah,
night
he
dancer.
just like you don't know what You
But
just,
why?
You just start to the other part of this though.
It's almost like being a werewolf. Almost.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
I
is.
would say
Right,
it's,
right.
it's like
It's
that.
interesting.
Yeah.
And the other part of this, though, is the flip side of this. Say if I'm not that, if I'm just a guy, the cannibals have to wonder what does a white dude taste like.
Oh no.
Because
yeah.
I mean, like just I mean, like it's you just don't know. And by the way, the cannibals, they told me when I asked him like what do people taste like, and he said rabbit.
Really? Oh my God!
So it
Not
tastes like
not like not
Like
pig.
chicken.
No,
I
that's what I
figured
was
it would be
thinking.
like
Right?
pig.
Of course, it's chicken. Right? No,
Yeah.
it's
It's
rabbit.
scary.
And that makes
Scares the shit out
and
of
that
me.
makes you think because it's like that's an odd thing. Like he's probably right.
Yeah, you wouldn't think that.
I have never eaten a rabbit or
I have
ate
a rabbit, so
yeah, I never.
that offends me
No.
kind of.
These cannibals. So,
Damn it.
so the other
Don't
part could
eat
be that
rabbits.
is like wondering like, damn, this probably tastes good, yo.
So maybe So
is
maybe
there,
he
is there an
becomes-
underground human meat trade going on?
That's the best of belief, yeah. But not
Oh,
necessarily
man.
murdering. This is like digging up people that are old, also been dead for a bit. What they do and
Oh, so they
What
eat
they
dead
do.
people?
yeah. He said if they see dead people, they see dead people and they eat dead people.
Dead people.
saw him and I hate him. So what if
Haley Joel Osment plays the guy going
what
to
if,
America.
what if the white guy goes in there and he becomes like marked by these tribes that want
to
eat
taste
him?
white meat.
Yeah. But there's a good
KFC.
tribe and there's a bad tribe. Like you can't have him, you can't eat him
Oh,
because he's not
that's
dead.
interesting.
And then there's the killers who really like they're on the motorcycle and they want to get you.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
they
yeah.
want to get the fucking white meat.
Dude, I think
You
there
know?
should be some massive chase sequence
And-
with the cannibals like on horseback, which is the motorcycle, but
Horseback.
in like the center of the city.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Oh,
gotta,
yeah,
it's
it's
gotta
gotta be-
end with like
Yeah.
people in business suits going like, what? You know?
Yeah, the chase has to go right into
And,
Yeah.
and like Parliament, you know?
yes,
Like a Fast and the Furious movie where there's just mass destruction and no repercussions at all. No.
Yes.
They don't talk about what happens afterwards. It's just like there's a submarine in the new one. It's a bunch of cars fighting a submarine, and Vin Diesel's bad.
Dude, we're building a submarine. I can go
There you
on.
go.
I'm
building a
not kidding
helicopter
you. I'm not kidding you. We
and a
are.
submarine.
How about you guys? Do you guys ever
and
use?
we don't even have. And I ask Isaac, we don't even. You're a landlocked country, Isaac. What are you doing with a submarine? And
got
he's
green
like,
screens,
we
right?
should have a. We should have a navy. Uganda needs a navy.
Do you guys ever use miniatures? Miniatures? to-
Yeah, we're starting to like with the
the cars were
with Eaten
miniatures.
Alive at the end. The whole
Oh, yeah, the
village
cars
gets
in
blown
there.
up.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you're right. It gets
Yeah.
blown up, and so we're building the town.
What? That's awesome.
Oh yeah, the ends of your movies are kind of like Jackie Chan movies where you show how they're made.
Yeah,
It's incredible. They use a lot of
Yeah.
green screen and it's a lot of like it's a
Well,
lot.
there's some making of videos online,
Oh,
some
yeah.
from like Vice and whatnot. You're suggested to go check them out because they're pretty entertaining on seeing how they composite things and green screen things and do the effects and stunts and stuff.
So what's the name of this movie that we're
I
making?
thought it was Night Dancers.
Okay, so there's or Attack of the Night Dancers
Ooh.
or Night of the Night Dancers.
Seems like you have to
Night
have
of
like
the
an
Night
actiony, like an actiony title. I guess you have to have like
Night Dancers is cool because that like it sounds like an action
You know
movie,
what?
like
And like the poster, it can even be almost like an Electric Boogaloo. Like it's kind of like a neonish, but like
Yeah.
cannibals and neon, like Night Dancers. So you think it's maybe is this like a flash dance kind of
we
thing?
can
we're
like
going for?
mislead them a little.
Oh,
Yeah.
what if we have you
Night
recreating you're like this. You're like recreating the Flash Dancers like poster.
But it's
Right.
blood splaying.
And then
down-
you-
right, it's
down
blood
on it.
coming
You show,
down.
yeah, you show a little shoulder though, like Jennifer Beals.
All right,
So is Alan the star of
And then,
this?
but no,
Is
but
this
there's a guy biting your shoulder.
right. It should be like. What's the other one with Jamie Lee Curtis? What's that? What's
Halloween.
Oh, where she was like the fitness
the dance.
Was that
Yeah.
perfect?
Oh, perfect with John Travolta. Where I still can't get that workout scene out of my
Her
brain.
face was just,
Yeah, well, Travolta's face where he's thrusting with his short shorts.
Oh, that's short, sweaty, short.
All right.
That's right. Yeah. All right, back on track here. Yeah. So we have. Do we want to do that Westerner coming into
Yes.
yes.
into the slums
Yes.
and then
Yes.
into the jungle?
Yes, I like it.
Because that's pretty cool.
Night Dancers.
I'm
I
into
think
it.
that's I
That's
think a
Act
good way
1.
in,
Well,
yeah.
Act 1 is like a chase scene. It opens.
right,
opens
right.
on a chase scene where
Are these cannibal tribes?
cannibals are chasing a dude, and he's running to buildings, and they're taking their
thing.
motorcycles into the buildings.
exactly,
And he's trying to go
exactly.
upstairs. He's like, they can't go upstairs, but they go upstairs.
So there's the Fast and the Furious opening. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, are they chasing each other for the meat? Because the meat,
yeah, they want
like,
to eat that dude.
Maybe meat is becoming like a real rare commodity. You know.
Maybe it's like the guy's got the suitcase, right? So you get the briefcase. So you think, okay, they're after the briefcase. If I get the briefcase and there's like brains in there or something.
Yeah.
After they eat the other guy,
There's just person steaks. Yeah, like leg steaks. Like fucking
Terrifying.
ribeyes.
Terrifying.
Oh, what?
Oh, here we go. Yeah, come on in.
Oh yeah, Alan. We
Thank
didn't
you.
tell you about this, but Mr. Hollywood Jr.
Oh no.
has just been hired. Well, he's been recently been hired by Mr. Hollywood, his father.
Yeah.
And he sends us studio notes, like like he thinks
Okay,
he could be involved. So
It's a note from the top.
that woman
Yeah.
was the secretary. The secretary just came in and she gave us Mr. Hollywood Jr.'s HJ's notes.
And a lot of the
okay,
times
okay.
they're usually kind of
Dumb.
promotional things or some kind of business.
So we
they
don't
haven't
know.
divested themselves of their business.
But is this the kid genius behind Monster Trucks?
pretty?
Oh.
It could be. They haven't taken a lot of
We
notes from
actually
him, so.
liked it. We saw it
wanted to
together.
see it, man.
The three of us went to see it
It was
together.
an awesome movie.
We were the only adults in
almost
there.
had a feeling like
It's
it might be,
it's
It's that kind of
Good.
thing. It's
It's
somebody.
good.
It's somebody who's I have the smartest kid and he makes these notes.
But
and
Alan,
you're
we
gonna
don't
use
we
it.
don't know what
That's
this
ballsy,
note is.
man.
We don't know what this note is
Well,
either. So
the
we're all in
note-
the same boat.
The note for this week's pitch, we have to shoehorn this in, is a squatty potty bomb trigger like Lethal Weapon. Okay. So
What if it's a bucket bomb?
I think they're doing
Well,
a
the squatty
product-
potty's a
I think-
done deal, man.
I think
Oh,
they're doing a
squatty
product
potty.
tie-in with the squatty potty. They must have bought the company and now they're trying to So we have to plug squatty potty. But
Are they
they're-
called Hollywood potties now?
They have to.
Holly potties?
We have to
Potty's
put
pretty good.
like when Murtaugh was stuck on the
Gotcha.
can. We got
Got
to
it.
do that. Remember that in Lethal Weapon 2? Was it
Yeah.
when he was stuck on the toilet?
Riggs.
Yeah.
Roger.
Riggs. So let's put like, we can fight the note. We can say fuck your note. It sucks, or but that's not advised.
I like it,
We
though.
usually say yes,
That's
sir.
a good.
We'll
That's
do,
a
great
tense-
idea, sir.
I think Isaac needs an exercise in tense storytelling where you are on the toilet and then you tell your wife
Yep.
to you're like, honey,
No, it just
Get in here.
honey, get in here. She's like, what's wrong? It's like, there's a bomb on the squatty potty.
And I think we need to
And
set
she has
this-
to pull you. Like, these cannibals are putting booby traps in our toilets,
Squatty potties.
in our outhouse.
I think we have to set it up like, your wife hates the squatty potty, and you're like, no, it's good. Trust me.
it's
and
in the
and we
beginning.
have to set it up like that. And then I told you the squatty potty was a bad idea.
You bring it. No, you bring it. No, he brings it. He brings it on the airport. He's like, I don't know how you
In the
guys
luggage.
do it here, but I'm bringing my squatty.
Especially when you have to squat in a in a bucket. So
right. Well, that was
You need the
what
squatty
I hear
potty.
how it is there, so I have to.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
so
bring
the
my own-
locals see you with your
bring my own
western,
Now, you wouldn't
locals
see
see you with your westernized squatty potty. Like, look at
yeah,
this guy.
you wouldn't
Right,
see a
so,
squatty potty
Of course,
there.
you
Want
put
a
a bomb
booby
in it.
tree.
I mean, it's this is a local joke. It's just
You get to blow up-
It's a bonding thing.
we get to blow up
You
an
know,
outhouse.
it's like
All right, so there has to be like a narrow escape from the exploding squatty
All right,
potty.
not bad, HJ. Not
All
bad.
right,
That's not a bad
fine,
note.
whatever.
no.
We got it. That's a good scene. That's a
Okay.
that's a set piece.
No,
right
but it's
there.
like they added to the pantheon of the potty things they want, like from Jurassic Park, and
yeah.
it's
Right.
like there's
Yeah.
a long tradition.
Is there?
That's
what
true.
if there's like a fake trailer where there's just a human eating a guy in an outhouse and pulling him like Jurassic Park?
Just for the trailer?
just for the trailer. When it's a giant man.
It could be a nightmare sequence.
that's
it could
but
be.
that's not a
You know?
bad idea though.
That's a
Because that's the
nightmare
whole thing with
sequence.
like the when you're taking a crap, say like you think you're in private time.
Something's gonna happen.
Like you're most vulnerable, right? That's why
Yeah,
dogs looking
that's
at you, and
fair,
they're most vulnerable. And so get cannibals like is that a Jurassic? Like yoink.
It's a huge cannibal.
Actually, that's
like,
a good set piece as
That's
well.
actually not a. In the
That's
whole
a good
chaos,
ending. That's a
when
good
the,
ending.
when the cannibals invade the city, whatever.
Oh,
That's,
you know the guy who was eaten in Jurassic Park, sitting on the toilet. He just won like some kind of lifetime achievement award.
Really?
I think. Yeah, I saw. I just read a headline.
That's the rumor Pete
I just read a
started.
The
headline.
blood sucking lawyer? Wait,
The blood
what?
Right, he was the blood sucking lord.
Yeah,
Okay.
you
well,
can
all
look
right.
it up if
Well-
you want. He won some kind of joke award.
So we've got the conflict for the movie. We got the title of the movie. We have our
Dancers.
actors.
You got
But
the
we don't-
poster.
But we don't have a real reason why our hero and his wife travel
He has
there.
to win. Oh no, I thought we
Well,
did. That
did
he
we
was
have a reason?
visiting. Like,
I mean,
his-
she
his
could
wife.
be Ugandan. She could be like we're just married, like we're married in America, kind
Yeah.
of thing. And then she's
Yeah.
like, meet the family, or meet
You
the
met-
parents. or
Okay,
the parents
okay.
are
Meet the
involved.
parents,
It's meet the
Ugandan.
parents. Meet the cannibal parents.
Okay, okay. But now you
We
have
need
to
a
like,
Ugandan De Niro.
It writes itself.
So
I'm
maybe,
on to you, Dancer.
That's good.
His name is Dancer.
so
I don't
maybe,
know why.
Maybe he wants to explore her heritage, and he goes to do this ritual, this night dancer ritual.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah.
And because and like I'll it's great for tourism. I'll take the picture.
Yeah. Okay.
Cannibal tourism.
So
you know,
he's
that's
doing-
a big
so he's
thing
doing
now.
selfies?
It may be.
like he's
Yeah,
doing-
actually,
Yep.
could
He's
be.
doing snaps at
Have you like
chased by
do
cannibals
white
and stuff.
people come there to eat people? Maybe like I mean I know they do that in Washington.
So you mean like like the most it's very funny like the most dangerous game kind of thing like
Yeah, just like,
oh, yeah,
It's like
yeah.
hey, I've wanted to eat people before. Maybe they're going there to eat people to get. They get
That's why you
these-
say so when you're saying like have you had like Japanese food, you really mean Japanese food.
Yeah. Well,
It's like that.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like a farm like that. Like
No.
have you tried Thai?
he's-
like-
He stumbled upon this whole like
He
your
stumbles
character
upon-
stumbled upon this whole underground of
Yeah.
cannibalism, like.
but it's like a
Pizzagate.
corporate
Yeah.
like conveyor belt.
Yeah,
of
that's-
capitalism.
that's gonna be Isaac's-
capitalism and cannibalism.
That's gonna be your commentary on the upper class.
Yeah.
How they're eating. So you have
Eating the
all
little-
these guys in business suits, and they're eating the lower class.
How about they kind of like they launder money? How about they're laundering meat through the slum, like through the tribes and shit like that? And then this white guy comes in, and then he's like, they're all like, oh my god, we got to eat this guy. Like we're sick of this old.
They've never had
stuff.
like a
Yeah.
white guy.
The white meat, like
white
you
guy
said.
comes in a village and he's all of a sudden like the number one thing on the menu.
Yeah.
He's already on the menu that he's reading.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, it looks good.
It's a photo of you at
Oh
the
my
airport.
God, that's a great scene. That's a great scene. His wife really marries him in America to bring him back to
no.
eat him.
That's exactly
Oh,
in
yeah?
there. Yeah,
Exactly.
All right,
no.
so
she's a part of it.
Terrible.
Yeah, maybe.
So you
That's it.
guys end up in some sort of. Are there restaurants out there?
Oh yeah, like
right.
the local stuff. Yeah, sure.
All right, and all of a sudden you open up like in a menu and it's you.
It's you.
And it's like, I'll have that. No.
Yeah.
And then like an axe comes on the table and then it's
Right.
it's a
Do you have a
chase on the white
vegetarian
guy
meal?
Yeah,
who's
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
get eaten. They want to eat the white.
So are
dudes
we
that
doing
never had that meat.
kind of a comedy, like a We Are Going to Eat You, like a one of those type of?
Think of Dead Alive-ish kind of horror.
So there's a
comedy.
little bit of comedy in here,
Yeah.
but it's
It's gotta be.
the horror is a little.
Peter
startling,
Jackson
though.
could executive produce this.
All right.
Horror comedy, man.
Okay. All right.
Well,
Action,
you know,
horror
it's also
comedy
got a
action.
lot of action in
Well,
it.
I like the fact that he's suddenly on his own and in a strange place,
Yeah.
and he just, he's trying to navigate the jungles, and then
He just
into
lost
the city.
his wife because she tried to fucking murder him.
That's
and eat
horrific.
him.
And that's
That's
Act
scary,
3.
yeah.
I think that's Act 3. That's the big
Yeah.
reveal. That she married him to lure him into the country.
Well, you know what?
And
It's
she's
gotta-
helping him get off the toilet.
Well, it's got to be this thing like where I go into this room to hide, and then I see that all the other marriage certificates, and menus. This is the cassoulet. This is
She's a
all the
con
It's
woman.
a different. It's
How
a
about their
different
skulls?
person from
They're
every
just
other
like-
part of the world. Like there's
Yeah, exactly.
There's a Filipino guy. There's a Taiwanese guy.
Mexican
there's a
night was
Russian
great.
dude.
That was delicious.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's like
Or
this
even
thing.
other white, like there's a Texan guy.
Well, yeah, right.
There's
right,
a California guy.
Yeah, what do they taste like?
Right.
So,
So-
what does a vegan taste like?
Well, okay, so maybe
That's
we
right,
have
that's like free range or something.
Yeah.
so we do have
They're going organic. That's the thing now.
So the meat is basically it's high end, like it's real hard to get meat.
Think about that like murder club that's in Hostel.
Right,
But it's a
yeah.
meat club.
Right, exactly.
It's like a Trump steaks. You
Yeah,
know?
it's like- yeah,
It's like
Ooh.
things where the cannibals pay a month and they get a delivered steak.
Yeah, it's like that frozen steak you order.
It's
Yeah.
just like-
And it's,
Omaha
and it's a
steaks.
thing. So it's got a little bit of Hostel in it. It's got a little bit of Dead Alive.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
You know?
exactly. Okay, good,
So-
good.
I'm skipping to the end.
Well,
because
I think
always
instead
do,
of
but like
no, go ahead. But I think instead
This
of like
is how the guy wins in the end. He helps raise zombies to eat the upper class that are doing
Ooh,
it.
that's cool.
yeah. Well, and I think there needs to be some kind of connection.
Witch
with
doctors
the-
get involved
Yeah.
and they're like, we don't like what's happening.
Right.
You know?
Yeah,
so he
it's a
helps
bad
them,
name
yeah.
for the other cannibals.
And there should
Yeah,
like
and we're going to help
which
you.
is
And he
true.
raises an army of the like an army of darkness.
So there's-
and he's on his
zombies?
side.
Whoa.
Zombies to
There's
fight
like-
the upper class
there's the
who
zombie-
have their
right.
own mutated
Ooh, okay.
Right.
super
versus-
soldiers that are commandos.
That's cool.
Fueled by
Yeah.
meat.
That's Act 3.
Fueled
yeah,
by
fueled
meat
by meat.
and blood.
Fueled by that's a title, yo.
Yeah.
Fueled by
Night dancers, colon,
Or that's
fueled by meat.
Exactly.
And
that's,
blood.
The tagline.
fueled by meat and blood.
That's a great.
That's cool. I need to see this poster.
That's a great.
fueled by meat.
The sequels
driven by
are
blood.
abundant
Great
here.
Fast and Furious cannibal film.
Fueled by
Yeah,
meat,
there you
driven
go.
by
Meat.
blood.
So we have to kind of reintroduce the motorcycle aspect, the chase aspect. Into
yeah.
this.
No, Alan's got to be on a motorcycle at the end.
Yeah.
Good luck, but yes, okay.
Yeah. So we
And
got,
we do have to have you going through like a state, like a capital, like Stone Cold.
I think-
you got to
yeah.
check this out. Check this out.
There's got to
So
be
after
motorcycles going through windows and shit,
after
the helicopters
final
and shit.
battle, which is and this is like a conglomerate, like collective of people who are
So it's a society.
It's just a secret society
of fine
of-
meat eaters, right?
yes, and they want
At the highest level.
Yes, at the highest level of government. So there's a lot of there's presidents of
Right. Well, maybe it's a meeting of the UN.
Oh, a meeting.
It gets a little bit bigger.
It's a summit. It's a
It
meat
gets a little,
summit.
yeah. It's got this global government kind of thing behind it, maybe. But I think the final thing is like you having beat the cannibals and like the elite cannibals. The building that they're in collapses, and that's like the final outcome. But all of a sudden, like one of them turns out to be like a fucking Terminator robot.
Whoa.
Now
yeah.
That's the
sequel.
post credits. So actually, I wanted to do.
Or this whole time has been in the future.
It's a fucking android.
Holy
That's what
shit.
it is.
Mandroid.
You think
Yeah.
this is 1980s, but it's 1980,000.
Yeah.
Can I link
It's
an idea?
1992 in the
Link it.
future.
Can I link an idea?
Let's dock.
So-
Let's dock.
What was your
let's
ending
dock.
there?
Oh no! So I wanted Alan to win. I wanted to lead these good cannibals to fight the bad cannibals, right? On motorcycles. So that happens, and you're like,
Imagine zombie cannibals on motorcycles.
That's awesome.
Fuck, yeah.
It's an awesome idea.
And then he makes it back to America.
Robot zombie cannibal.
Yeah, there you go. There's enough.
Here's
So
the
this
thing. He makes
whole-
it back to America, but he's also a cannibal.
Hold on.
right.
So he makes it.
Right.
So he defeats the bad cannibals with it, and then he's like, I gotta get the fuck out of
Yeah.
here. And he goes back to America.
I gotta get out of here.
And then you have he's in America, and it's like the Hurt Locker ending where he's just
Yeah,
like
exactly.
he's in the grocery store and he's just looking at like packaged meat. And he's like,
Right.
my life, this is so boring. Cut to
Right.
him flying back to Uganda and then leading this cannibal army again. And then the last thing you see is robot cannibals, and that's Will's ending. And you see these robot cannibals shooting back, and then it goes Alan Ssali Hofmanis will be back in
Right.
Night Dancers 2.
Rise of the Machines.
Rise of
Machines.
machines.
Rising of the blood meat machine.
Only if, like, the cannibal robots have to be fueled by the meat, like RoboCop 2.
They use
where
it as
they're just,
lubricants,
like,
Feeding-
yeah, they're just like
They're feeding people into this machine.
There's little like grinders that you just throw steaks into
All
the
and
into the
you just
fucking
become,
androids.
and then like really what happens in here is like,
They're like patties.
You have like you're creating like a Marvel universe kind of thing where you are the
You're-
hero and you have a
you're
whole
Iron Man.
army of an army of good cannibals and zombies, and you keep meeting different monsters and you create.
This
like,
will make
the
sense
ultimate-
when you watch it.
And then you find
Whoa,
out,
this is
and then
great.
you find
Whoa.
out that you really are Jesus, and you're leading the army
Oh,
of.
you're a descendant of Jesus.
Yes.
But I think the fact,
God.
the ability that the reason
blown your mind.
You know, you make me speechless, and I've seen some shit.
the reason you have the ability to control this army of zombie cannibals is because
You're
are
Jesus.
the night dancer. You don't know it, so it's a prophecy fulfilled.
It's like the white buffalo
Yeah,
thing.
basically, yeah. Because but you only find that out later when you suddenly have these powers, like the
I
chosen
am
one.
Cabal.
Exactly.
You got to do like some fucking Chris Angel shit, like
You rise up with your arms spread out.
Right.
do it, Sean.
It's gotta look like it's
do
gotta
it
look
to the
like,
mind freak thing.
Oh, it's gotta look like you're losing first, and they're about to eat you, and you're on the ground.
Yeah.
You're like, we have defeated you, night dancer, and then they're about to eat you. It's like the Matrix, and then you come out like, no, and then you rise,
And then
you
and then
rise.
fucking zombies just start crawling out of the fucking ground.
Holy shit!
Yeah,
all rotted
around
and
you. You're
shit.
pulling them up with your
Yeah.
gravitational
Yeah.
pull.
And they're all naked.
You're
And
going Super Saiyan a little bit here, like the Earth's coming up around
And
you, and like there's
That's
zombies.
fucking cool imagery.
And at one point, to get them going, there has to be a dance sequence because
Thriller.
Well, no,
They do
that's,
Thriller.
that's where it goes
his
from.
superpowers comes from learning that he does this dance. you know?
No. What it is? It's we started Wakaliwood. Now it's Wabollywood.
Oh,
And
okay,
so-
yeah, we go. Oh my God, we're crashing into.
Holy shit!
There's
Bring
a-
some Bollywood into
Holy
that.
crap!
Well, Bob-
So we have to have a thriller moment because dancing is part of the ritual when you're a night dancer.
And Thriller.
And yeah, and there we go.
Michael
They would
Jackson
love it.
there, man.
They love Thriller,
love
yeah.
that.
They love the movie Thriller.
it's
yeah.
still the '80s there, Sean.
That's
so
right,
he's
yeah,
still
yeah.
alive.
I
Michael
still think that's
Jackson.
pretty cool. Minus the
Yeah.
cannibalism. Cannibal 80s sounds horrifying.
yeah, yeah.
It's not as cool as present day cannibalism, but
But why does he need? Why do they wait? Where do the robots come from though? I forgot.
Well, it turns out some
no, that's what the corporate,
the elite people were really
people.
robots that were like wanting. They needed to eat people's meat. For,
feed.
yeah.
What did
Not
you
that
say?
they even need to. It's more
Fueled
like,
by
you know,
meat?
just
Something
fueled
to
by
do?
meat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fueled by meat, driven by blood.
Also,
the fuck is happening?
they ride
Dancer.
motorcycles that run on human blood.
Oh,
As well.
So the guy in the beginning with the briefcase actually has like the blueprints to these robots.
For the
Well, what if the motorcycles were transformers, like robot
Because
transformers?
the guys on the motorcycles are actually the
No,
good
we have
cannibals
to at
that you
least
didn't
make
know
it-
that they were the good
Maybe.
cannibals.
maybe.
So basically, can you do this for $300 in Uganda? That's the question.
Yeah, we're all gonna throw in to pitch make a movie. Actually, we really should
We'll start
do
a
this.
kick. We'll do a.
How can
I'll
we
do it
help
in a
produce a
second.
movie? How can we and other people help produce these movies?
Yes. Yeah.
Well, but that's right now we have a Patreon. So
Perfect.
even and here's the deal for the Patreon. If you put in $5 a month, even just for 1 month, you're officially executive producer of the next film, and like
Man.
the title
Wow.
credit and all that, and any IMDb, the whole bit. You know,
Wow.
and so for $5 because that is
The Pitch a
basically
Movie
$5.
podcast will help produce one of these
Oh,
movies.
absolutely.
So
Yeah,
we,
yeah.
We're
we
in.
will do this.
And our listeners, I know our listeners
Yeah.
will be pitching in as well.
How can the average folk can they? Is there
They go
a
to the
PayPal
Patreon,
address
Sean.
or something like that? The
Yeah, I mean,
Patreon,
like,
okay.
We'll add the link in the description.
Yeah.
Yeah, I looked at them. And
We'll
we have
do that.
movies on YouTube and they're free. I mean, like this point, it's just like it's like this is a virus that needs to spread even more.
Yes.
I
Yeah, we
mean,
believe so. Yeah.
Like for real. Like it's just awesome. And also what we're doing is we're crowdfunding action films, meaning crowdsourcing, meaning not money wise, but like basically if anyone out there wants to be a Ugandan action movie star, you can do so without even leaving your home. Like we have like
okay,
fans in
okay.
Korea, we have fans in Italy, whatever, that shoot themselves dying like with machine
That's
guns,
right.
whatever.
We're sitting in a green screen here.
Send us the footage,
Yeah.
and then we put it into a
could be
movie.
in it.
So now you're a Ugandan action movie star,
Yes.
and you didn't leave wherever Detroit.
So they can just if you get shot in
and
front
that's
of a
what we
green
need
screen,
too. It's like
Yeah.
it's one thing, equipment, all that stuff we're building, but it's also that like we want bodies, we need actors, we want
Yeah.
people who want to be part of this, who want to be in the movies.
and that happens a lot, right? Some people just
All
come
the
in
time, yeah.
and shoot. They
I
they
could
go to
show you.
Uganda.
I
and,
gotta- that happens all the time. And also,
Yeah.
what's fun with that when people who come visit us, often they don't know us, but they have that friend at home who's like dude, you have to go there. Trust me. Just show up. If you're going to be in Uganda, and they're like, well, why? I don't really like movies. Like, dude, you got to go.
Yeah, and they just go check it
show
out.
up, and in 5 minutes, they're in heaven.
Yeah?
And then we kill them. We put them in a movie, and they film the whole thing.
Sweet.
But also, you can do it now.
Awesome.
We're doing it remotely. We could do it like you don't have to leave home.
Yeah.
And then all that with what we're doing with it's just like the Expendables film, and also Tibet Tesula Ebola. This is a big global Ebola outbreak movie. Look, we got products, man.
Look,
But it takes place around the world like that.
Yeah.
With fans, whoever wants to be in it.
we're in a green screen right now. Can we just take some video and send it to you?
Without a doubt.
Yeah, today. Let's just do that.
Yeah.
Let's take.
Yeah,
some
and we could
today.
do it like either like we could do a couple things. We could do like you dying from like your commando stuff. You could be dying of Ebola.
Okay.
You know? And like because he'll blow your head off. Like
Well, you tell us what you're looking for, and we'll die whatever, however you want in front of this green screen here today, and then we'll send it to you.
Perfect.
That's amazing.
Perfect.
my back to it the whole time.
Shit. Well, Alan, thanks so much, man.
Well,
I mean,
Sean,
no,
can
this
you wrap it up? See,
I think I can. Let me try it. It's called The Night Dancer, and it's about
Well,
an
wait,
American.
please say the full title.
Yes.
The American.
No,
wait,
say the full title.
Wait, The Night Dancer,
driven by
meat, fueled by blood.
fueled by meat.
Fueled by meat, driven by blood.
Yeah.
Is that it?
The Night Dancer :
Rise of the Machines.
Rise of the Machines.
That's the second one. That's the second one.
Oh, that's the sequel. That's right. Yeah. And it's about an American man who travels to Uganda with his wife, who's from there. Discovers that he is a night dancer, who is a mythical,
It's a local celebrity cannibal show.
was a mythical cannibal warrior, and he infiltrates a cannibal ring.
Wow.
In the jungle, but actually run by the big city, by a
the
elite-
UN, yes.
Yes,
UN, visiting UN.
a cannibal cult that goes to the top of government to the depths of the jungle.
And this is where Pizzagate came from.
So that's our story. That's called The
Hashtag
Night
night dancer. Hashtag night dancer.
Hashtag Pizzagate.
Hashtag fueled by meat.
Don't let it die.
Hashtag
driven by blood.
blood.
You know, what I want to say though, you guys who've really written a proper Ugandan movie.
Yes.
Oh, we did
I mean, like,
it.
for real. This is like
That
for
makes
real,
me feel good.
For real. Like,
Are they
this-
going to hear this episode?
They can change it
yeah,
to
yeah,
whoever
yeah.
they want, but if there's shades of our story in there, I'd be
Yeah.
that'd be amazing if they could actually do
Because
something.
also
like
that's what
They're going to be like, these guys talk too fast.
Well, yeah. I'll be there too, and I'll
Translate.
But it's true. Like, they're still in this point where like again, it's blowing their minds that like you like what we're doing.
Oh my god!
Because
that's
they're
crazy.
still, they're making it for them and for the village. It's not like a lot of people trying to get to the next level. Yeah, Trying to
Right,
make a short
right,
film
right.
to make a feature. It's never that. It's like they're doing it. And they're like, wow.
Wow.
A way of life.
Especially a lot of the actors, because they don't like Isaac is different. Like he's got internet now, more or less, but the other guys don't. And so when they see this stuff and like
Yeah.
fans here, they're like, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, and before we go, I wanted to the VJ stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think
Oh yeah.
people
Speaking
should.
of translation, yeah, that's an
Translation.
important part of the thing.
The
right?
movie that we saw, Bad Black.
Yeah.
Is hilarious because they have a guy translating, and it's almost like Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Is it possible? That's that soundboard?
Oh,
Give us, I don't know.
I don't know. Oh, I could just add it in.
Okay.
But okay, so what if you say what they say? I'll download the MP3 and then add it in and edit. So, for example, there's a soundboard of who killed Captain Alex, and they say stuff like
Commando or like
Super
movie.
yeah,
Super Action.
Super Action is like the
And it's usually like the levels are spiking.
Oh, yeah.
And somebody like, "Rah!" Like
Yeah, that's what it is. It's like
so for example, here's the sound.
Expect the unexpectable.
And also this.
Movie.
Okay, so that's
that's what
I'm
it's
gonna
like.
pop. It's gonna be popped in. Will's like, I don't know what they're talking about.
No, I'm also really high.
You're gonna like it even better. Then.
But yeah, so explain the VJ thing.
Yeah, well,
really quick.
basically what it is like they've been doing it for over 30 years, and it's their way of subtitling a movie because like they love Commando, and yes, it's a silent film, but they still kind of want to know what Schwarzenegger is saying. So, but they can't subtitle. Like, how do you technically subtitle it? And then also what dialect is going to be.
yeah, how do you say get to the chopper?
Then literacy is an issue too. Like, what do you do? And so someone had the idea, like, I'll stand in front of the TV with a microphone and explain to you what the guys
Narrate.
are saying. Except they didn't know either. So it just became this comedy
So it
act.
changes,
And
yeah.
like I saw like Air Force One, and apparently like Gary Oldman slept with the president's wife, so he's hell bent on revenge, and like and they know that's not what it is, but hell yeah, that's what it is.
But
That's
it's
what
their
it should
version.
be.
Yeah.
And so that's what we do. And so they've been doing it for years. It's 30
you
years
translated.
traditions. Yeah. And so what we do, we translate into into English, and in a busted way, because it's all slang, and so they like to invent words, so it's like expect the unexpectable. It's like
It's amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah, he could fit the unfittables. When he's sneaking somewhere. It's like they're having fun with language.
Well, I knew one was definitely written by you, and it's like this doctor has no borders.
Yeah, that's right.
And that's you. It's your character shooting
because
people.
I'm a pediatrician who then gets trained to be in the commando arts, and then I go on his bloodthirsty revenge thing, and it's like worst doctor ever.
It's amazing.
Yeah, I was like, Alan wrote
This
that.
doctor needs borders.
This doctor needs borders. Well, that was great.
That should be the tagline.
That's exactly right. And we'll share those posters too, because those posters for
Photos of the
Bad Black
posters.
and
But also
Even
our
Live
stuff is cool. The simple thing is just everyone just go online, Google Ugandan action movies. And you'll find our YouTube,
plenty of
Wakaliwood,
stuff.
and
Look for the Playboy. I know Will will be looking for the Playboy issue where Alan is.
That's not
topless.
real, is it?
Yeah.
You serious? Playboy came and did a thing.
Yeah, they came for
Oh
almost
my
2 weeks.
god,
yeah.
that's fucking
And Vice,
awesome.
the Vice magazine.
And they did a great, and it's been published, I think, in at least that I know of, 10 different countries of Playboy. So I've got it in
Wow.
Thailand and Japan and Brazil and Germany.
So
and
Alan's been topless.
And now they're doing nudes again, so it's
Are they?
Yeah, they're doing.
I brought
nudes
it back,
again.
man.
You did.
Yeah.
See.
Wait,
They're like, we
Playboy
need
stopped
women
doing nudes?
They were like,
They
yeah,
did.
Playboy
man.
stopped, and then they did an article on them, and they said, "Wait, we got to go do nudes again."
Yeah.
I'm not saying that you had a part of it, but
I can't believe Playboy stopped having nudity. in
yeah,
their
it was
books.
like it did like a Maxim type of thing, or
It's all
some
about
shit. I don't know,
journalism.
whatever it is. Yeah,
Oh.
And covering
Alan-
stuff like Wakaliwood.
Alan Ssali Hofmanis.
Oe and Chima.
Okay,
Masaja Wakabaka, by the way. Masaja means man. Okay, Kabaka is the king. Wakabaka is like the house of the king. So what that means is I'm an imperial battle droid for the Ugandan king. Masaja Wakabaka means I'm a private elite security guard for the king of Uganda.
Sounds like a Star Wars character.
Yeah, because I'm the guys in red, dude. And what's up with them?
Imperial Guards,
I was
yeah.
expecting them in Rogue One or something.
Expect
Those
the
red
unexpectables.
dudes.
wait, they weren't there. I thought they were there. In
Like,
that
I
scene,
want to
right?
see them doing something.
Yeah, they never did anything.
They never
right?
did
Just
anything.
stand
Just
there.
because they can't move because it's all like red guard.
And I thought that blind
Yeah.
guy was maybe was an ex one of those because they got the
oh,
staff.
that sounds
Oh,
like.
And I
yeah,
thought maybe the
yeah.
red guys were blind. That was the whole thing. And that's like I thought they were
See?
so into the force that they don't use eyes. That whole thing when they have like the training,
Crimson Guards,
the upper
yeah, yeah.
you don't use
Right.
sight at all.
Yeah.
I'm thinking he's going to be an old school one of the guys in red. No,
That would make sense.
how come no one's using those guys in red?
Yeah.
I still have that damn figure. That was my favorite figure.
Yeah, it was a cool one. Yeah, they should make them do something cool in a
Right.
super special. Yeah, they'll probably get their own spin-off movie. It's cool,
Yeah.
whatever.
you know.
Well, a prequel.
Yeah,
that's
Alan,
my last minute rant.
Thanks so much. Thank you so much. This movie's awesome. We're gonna take it
I
up.
think
you're,
so.
You're gonna come upstairs and pitch it to Mr. Hollywood himself because you're the guy from the area and you got it. You
I
gotta
hope
tell him.
the kid might get it more.
Yeah, talk to the little guy. He's only 3, and he's,
All right, that's good.
He loves cannibals and motorcycles.
Baron Hollywood?
and poop if he's 3. So
That's right.
Leave that kid out
So
of
if
this,
the kid
man.
likes it, it's a green light. So let's go check it out. All right, guys, let's go upstairs. Alan, thanks so much. And
let's do this.
I'm hitting the button. We're going upstairs.
Oh.
Ding.
All right, Sean.
I
That's
know you
got to
guys
go.
love that. I know you
Pete,
love it.
tell me you don't add a sound effect when he does that.
No,
stuff,
I
right?
do the sound effect right here. Elevators.
Go ahead.
come
I'm
down.
going to accept it. Go ahead. Hit the ding again. We're
No,
still in the studio. We're
door's
not-
just open.
No one walked out. We're still
All right,
in
fine.
So
All right,
Bernie
that's
Mac is going to
manufactured,
take us out, right? And Bernie Mac is going to take us out.
What's all this goddamn cannibal movies here? That's all I got. I got no That's
Ladies and gentlemen,
it's always just a rant and then
Bernie
nothing
Mac.
else. the stadium. Stop! Shut the stadium sound off.
all right, thanks,
All
guys.
right, guys. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Catch You Movie
That was
Podcast.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
You've been listening to the Pitch It Movie Podcast. If you like what you've heard, do us a favor and subscribe to us on iTunes, SoundCloud, or on your favorite podcast app. And please, don't forget to leave us a comment, too.
Next time on the Pitch It Movie Podcast.
John Boyega.
Yeah, he would be awesome.
Yeah,
He'd be awesome as the RA.
He's a fucking.
I'd like
good
John
actor,
Boyega
man.
in the lead. He's got the charisma.
I think
for
he's,
it.
but he's got that like he's got the charisma to be like smart and calculated.
I like that.
And he also could like kick ass.
Well, he's got the
Eventually,
physicality,
He's
yeah.
got to you got to have someone who's going to be like
Right.
You know,
And he's charming,
He goes
yeah.
in there with good intentions. He's interested in a girl, and then he finds out all this crazy shit's going on.
Yeah,
and
let's
he's
go
just
with
like,
him,
Whoa,
man.
what the fuck, man?
Let's go
He's-
with him.
He's the real, like he's just the reality.
Listen and subscribe to the Pitch It Movie Podcast on your favorite podcast app to automatically get the latest episode every week for free.